so I'm going to do, I don't know, but it's going to be fall related, and I really don't have a plan right now, but my hair looks like this because I have very thin hair and it won't stay volumized at all if I don't do this, so just ignore my hair, it's not how it's going to be. But anywho, I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands, it's very awkward. Anyway, I'm going to start off by using my MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance in Radiant Yellow. So I use it to cancel out the redness. I don't have like redness on my skin, I just have like acne that's red, so I'm gonna cancel out with yellow. So I'm going to take two, well, like 1.5 squirts. I don't really need 2 full ones, but anyway, I rub this over my face. I ignore my dry hands, they're red because I wash them too much. I have a problem, and I've acknowledged this problem, and that's the first step. So anyway, so I'm applying this primer all over my face. I really like this primer because I feel like it diffuses the oil on my face. It like, I don't know, I just really like it a lot. Okay, so next what I'm using is, I don't know, because oh, there it is. I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC20, and I'm going to apply this with, what am I going to apply it with? With my MAC 128 brush. Give this guy a shake. Let that set on my skin for just a moment. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and it's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. This guy. And I'm going to use a brush from Sephora, which is a 57 brush, so it's supposed to be airbrush concealer. Well, I don't know. So I'm going to apply that under my eyes very lightly. So now I'm going to make a mess and just put a little bit more foundation on my hand if it would ever come out. Dude. There we go. One thing I don't like about this bottle is it's just like shake the crap out of it and it doesn't want to come out. But anyway, so I'm going to get my beauty blender. It's damp. And I'm going to look up and I'm going to very lightly press. Lightly. I'm going to press it lightly just so you don't take off the product, and also because it's under your eye, you don't want to be like super rough. Okay, and I'm going to just pick up a little bit more foundation, do like a kind of second coat of foundation. And the same thing, you want to just lightly tap it. I really try hard to just use brushes for foundation, but I always go back to the beauty blender. I can't cheat on the beauty blender. So what I'm doing is called layering. If you ever see somebody, or not see somebody, if you ever see something that says that it can be layered, that's what I'm doing. gonna take a little bit more concealer, so that I let that have the chance to set. Let's make it a little bit more. My same brush, and I'm just gonna create a little V. And just fill in the rest, like just tap it. And I'm also going to bring some up here to my forehead and down my nose. And I'm going to tap it because every time I swipe it down my nose, I take off the product. So I don't really want to do that. I'm going to go right here around my nose. And then just a little tiny bit right here. Some right here. And then a little tiny bit just leading onto my jawline. And then I'm going to go back into the Beauty Blender and I'm going to diffuse it a little bit and just make it all come together. Now I'm going to go with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. I use this all the time, so it's my favorite. I'm really surprised I don't put this on the Beauty Blender because I use a Beauty Blender for like everything. I have Beauty Blender problems. So I'm just going to rub that in with my ring finger because it exerts the least amount of pressure. And the reason why I'm putting this on before I set everything is because I also like to set this. I like to go over it with a little bit of powder because I just like the way it comes out. Okay, now to set my under eye, I'm going to use a little bit of Mercier. And this is the Secret Brightening Powder. And I'm going to put it on with a brush that I don't normally use because it's a little too fluffy. But I broke my other one. And I ordered a new one. And it should be coming soon. So, I feel like there's still like product. I just washed it, so that's why I keep checking it. It looks kind of purplish to me, but anyways. So, I'm going to get this powder, and it's really pretty. I will show it to you, but it just looks white. You're not going to notice anything, so I'm going to tap that in my under eye. This is especially good if you have like really tired eyes and you just need like something to make you look like you're among the living again. I'm also gonna just put that on the parts where I put the concealer. I'm kind of putting a little bit more on than I need, just so I could bake it a little bit. Nope, that was a little too much, but it's right. That was a lot of powder flying everywhere. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my Make It Forever HD powder, which I just got Mercier on. Anyway, I'm going to use a Sephora brush. I don't even know. It's a powder brush. I don't know. I'm just gonna tap that into my skin. I haven't looked at the camera yet, but I have a feeling that I still look yellow. Which, if that is the case, I don't look yellow in real life. Just so you know. Now, I'm going to use some Hoola bronzer, which is like my favorite, obviously, since I like use the crap out of it. I have problems. And I'm just going to use a contour brush from Sigma, and I think it's an F40. This brush is old. I'm gonna get some new brushes soon, but I think it's an F40, but it's awesome. So I'm just gonna get some product on my brush, tap it off. I'm gonna put it in the hollows of my cheeks. You wanna start from the top of your ear down towards your mouth, but don't go all the way to your mouth because then you're just gonna look kind of. I'm going to take that to my forehead just to add some color, make our face a little multi-dimensional along my jawline. And then along the side of my nose, just so I can make my nose not look so wide. But you know, I could use a smaller brush for this, but I don't because it's very, very easy to over contour your nose. So I just pinch the brush and I just kind of lightly go on the side of my nose just to make it look thinner. And I also define the tip of my nose. I just kind of go like a wide V shape. And then to further do it, I just make like a little line of product right here. And then I'm gonna let that set for just a moment. Then I'm going to look for my fan brush. I'll be right back. While looking for my fan brush, I dropped my highlighter. So I'm kind of bummed, and a significant amount fell out, and I'm really kind of sad about it. But anyway, the Lou-Manizer by the Balm, and this is what I have left. So I'm kind of bummed. Anyway, I'll get over it. So I'm going to get a little bit on my fan brush. I'm just going to sweep it on the, what do I call that? I don't know, above my cheekbones? On my cheekbones? No, it's a little bit above my cheekbones. So I'm just going to lightly, very lightly, dust it on there. I take a little bit and just kind of put it between my eyebrows, and I just kind of drag a small amount down the center of my nose, on my cupid's bow. I kind of just put a little bit underneath my contour. And there you go. Then I'm going to take that same brush that I was contouring with, and I'm going to get this blush on it. And this is from Sephora, and I just really love this blush. It's really subtle. It's called Rose Glow, and it's really awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks, which is, if you don't know what it is, it's when you smile, the fattest part of your cheek. So if you're a beginner, just smile. Be a creeper at the camera, or your mirror, because you're not going to have a camera. Anyways, creep on yourself. I'm going to take my Kat Von D Vida Loca Remix palette, which is this guy, which is a very good beginner palette if you're a beginner, obviously, because it has like neutrals and it has like all your colors, and it's going to help you to learn like complementary colors. Like for instance, this purple is complementing this green, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to get my brush, which is just a Eco Tools brush I picked up. It looked cool, so I bought it. And I'm going to take this it's a really light brown eyeshadow, obviously, and it's called Strutter. This little guy right here. I'm going to exaggerate my crease with that. I'm going to put it in the hollows of my eyes, eye sockets, I guess you would call them. And then I'm going to bring it up towards my eyebrow. So I'm going to go from here to right here. This motion. So. Take this reddish, pinkish color. It's called the Destroyer. I think that's how they are. Or no, maybe this is called Rewind. I'm confused. Okay, it's called Rewind. I lied. Because the names are on the bottom, not the top. Anyway, it's this guy right here. I'm going to put that in my crease. It's going to be my transition color. So do it very, very lightly. Then I'm going to take this very, very, very pretty color called Harpsichord. It's like a cranberry-ish maroon color, this guy. I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm going to start at the outer corner though, because it's where I want the most color to be at. And then I just like blend it to the outer corner of my eyelid first, and then I'm going to bring it inward. Okay, now I want to keep the eyelid a little bit more skin tone, so I'm going to use this color called Lyric. It's like a shimmery, fleshy tone color. Can you see? Yeah, okay. And I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, just so I can get more color payoff. You don't want to soak your brush. 2 sprays is more than enough. I'm just going to apply that to my eyelid. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this color called Analog. I think. No, I really think that this is, I'm saying these wrong. I really think that this is confusing. Anyways, okay, I think this one's called Harpsichord. I think the other one's called Rewind, and I think the other one was called Destroyer. So I pick up this one. This bronzy one. It's really not that hard. I don't know why I can't get this. Why can't I pull it together? I don't understand. Oh, it's because this half on the top and these guys are on the bottom. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I screwed up. So this is Harpsichord, the cranberry one is Rewind, and the other one is Destroyer. So anyways, I'm going to take some of this Harpsichord. I'm just going to place a little tiny bit on the center of my eyelid, just to kind of marry the colors together, because they love each other and they want to get married. JK, JK. I'm going to put this guy away for now and try to get closer, because I'm looking very far away from my eyes capabilities of seeing that far. So I'm going to take Rewind one more time, and I'm just going to fill in the outer corner one more time, and just kind of deepen the crease one more time. This guy too. And it's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Perversion. Just very lightly go on your upper lash line, just to kind of give a little bit of definition. I'm gonna get this, what is this called? I don't even know. It's a white eyeliner, but it's not white. It's called Blonde Ambition. It's kind of like a off-white with like some iridescence, more of a gold tone. I'm going to put that in my waterline, just to really brighten up my eyes. I think I'm going to go with a little bit of this orange on this Urban Decay brush. It's double-sided, it has a smudgy side and a blendy side, I guess. It came with the Naked Smoky palette. So I'm gonna get this orangey color called Analog. I'm just going to very lightly dust it under my eyes. I'm just going to blend it out. So it doesn't look so orange. And I'm tearing up. You know, as I'm getting older, so I'm not old, but anyways, as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that my eyes don't want to have eyeliner on. It doesn't like it, so whatever. So now I'm going to take some more of that cranberry color and just very lightly go over my lash line, just to smoke it out just a tad, just a smidge. Okay, so now I'm going to take this color from the same palette. It's called Skulls. It's like a white shimmery. It's not really glittery, it's more just like a sheen. No, it's shimmery. I'm lying. I'm just going to pop a little bit of this in the inner corner just to brighten it up right here. Watery eyes. Then I'm going to go over the lyric one more time. Just kind of bring it up right here. I'm doing it the same one I did the orange with, so it's going to kind of put some of that color on there just so I can kind of just marry all this together. And then I'm going to be done with this guy. I'm going to put him away. By the way, it's like a downfall of this. It's like a really huge, like look at this. Like, this is bigger than my face. This is a pretty face, but anyways, so I'm going to get this Tartelette palette. It looks like this. And I'm going to get this very, I can do this. Use this guy right here. This little guy right here. And this little guy's name is not a guy, it's Supermom. So I'm going to get this Eco Tools brush again. I'm going to dip in there. I'm just going to highlight with this. I like matte highlights. I don't know why. It's just something I've always liked. I don't really care. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of shine right at the arch, but I don't really care for it. I don't know what my problem is. I'm a weird one. So I just did my eyebrows and my mascara and my eyeliner, and then I decided to put some false lashes on. And then my false lashes were a little too intense, so I had to thicken my eyeliner, and I don't like to wear my eyeliner this thick, but whatever, it's okay. So now I'm going to finish it. So I'm going to get my powder brush, nothing on it. I just wanted to like blend out the contour around, like around my nose. I don't know why I said like so many times just now. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just blending it all out a little bit. Then I'm going to go back in and contour one more time. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I lied. I'm actually going to put a little more of this brightening powder because I feel like I got a little bit of a darkness thing going on here. I feel like I needed a little pick-me-up under my eyes. There we go. See, it looks better, I think. I hope. Anyway, so I'm going back to my Hoola bronzer. I'm going to just darken up my contour. By the way, my curls better stay because they have been in these little guys for a long time. So that's all I gotta say. I gotta instill the fear in my curls. Kidding. Nobody really makes that face, I don't think. Then I'm going to just go a little bit more with the what am I looking for? The highlighter that I broke. Makes me sad. By the way, I didn't do my eyebrows on camera because I'm letting them grow out, and they just don't look very good, and I prefer to do the tutorial when they've grown out and they look pretty and all that good stuff. And I might go a little bit more with the blush from Sephora, the Rose Glow. My nose is starting to run. Drive me nuts. Okay, now you could just leave this look like this. I don't know why I keep looking up there. I keep looking in my mirror. I need to look at my camera. Talking to you. Okay, so I would normally maybe leave this as a nude lip because the eyes are so intense, but I kind of feel like I want to go for a little bit more of a bolder lip, so I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, that's not what I need. I'm going to take this guy. They all look the same, all these pencils, they just drive me nuts. I'm going to take this No Bleeding Lips by, I don't even know. I don't know, it's called No Bleeding Lips, which it doesn't really work for me because I have a lot of pores around my lips, and no matter what I do, it's always gonna bleed at least a little bit onto my lips. Like, I can't ever achieve the really cleaned up, nice lip color, and that's why I don't like to wear bold lipsticks a whole lot because of that reason, but I feel like it today. So I'm going to just line my lips like this. I'm gonna try and do it into the camera. I can't really see. So I'm going to take, what am I gonna take? I think I'm gonna take this color from Bite. That's not the one I wanted. This little guy. It is the color Kir Royale. I don't know. I got it as a reward at Sephora, so I thought, hey, why not try this guy out? So I'm gonna try and do this. Look at you, but look at my little cute little mirror that I got with it. I also feel like I want to put a little bit of a darker color around like the edges. So for that, I'm going to use this NARS color, which is full of the highlighter that I broke earlier. So if you see a bunch of powdery stuff all over my makeup, it's that. See, I got it everywhere. It's everywhere. It's making me sad. It just, even on my curling iron, it's just like, what, dude? Anyway, it's even on my Anastasia brow dip. Anyway. So I'm just going to try and darken a little bit. This is Train Blue, by the way. Okay, so last but not least, I am going to spray my face with some Fix Plus to ensure that it stays on all night long. And this isn't how I'm doing my hair. I just kind of like release it from these little guys because it was like starting to get on my nerves. Anyway, so I just close my eyes and take a breath so you don't breathe it in. I mean, I don't know what would happen to if you were to breathe it in, but I just don't feel like it's a good thing to breathe in. So anyway, so hold it about this far away from your face, probably about 10 inches, and just do a couple spritz on your face. Okay, I lied about the couple. It's more like, probably could do good with like 4, but I apparently like to do like 10 or 15. So this is my tutorial for whatever look this is. I think it's fall-like because it has like cranberry colors, and I just like this lipstick. It's pretty. Kind of matches my nails. Kind of. My nails are darker, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Subscribe and be awesome, and have a good rest of your day or night or morning or whatever you want to have a good one of. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm rambling. Bye bye.